As a young kid, I think my only goal was to become a race car driver. So there's always been a part of me that's always been chasing that. So I'd play all the games from Midnight Club to Need for Speed. I got a lot of exposure to like many different cars through those video games. But it wasn't until I started to watch movies, and one movie that really stood out to me was The Fast and the Furious, and I was just jaw dropped as to what cars can sound like and look like when they're modified. I love chasing adrenaline, and when it comes to cars and pushing cars to the limit, whether it's drifting or doing track days, it really makes you feel alive. I feel like that's when you're at the peak of living your life, because you're just hyper aware, hoping everything goes well, and then once you're in the moment, every single day I'll go to a track day, I'll be very nervous, setting up my car, double checking everything, making sure the tire pressures are what they should be. I put on the helmet. The moment where you put the foot down and you hear the engine screaming, it all just kind of fades away, and you just really get sucked into the moment. And then now you start obsessing over mastering the art of driving. You know, a perfect driving day would be a day where you go out, you push your car to its limits, and you don't have to do any fixes. So it's a 2020 Honda Civic Type R. It's the boosted blue. I saw one modified down at 17th Avenue downtown, and just the way it made me feel, like it really caught my eye. And I went out and I got this one, and I ended up actually paying more than it would have been if it was brand new, but it was what I wanted. I don't have any regrets about that decision. It comes with a turbocharged inline 4, front-wheel drive with a limited slip differential. But really what makes this car special is how it handles. It does not drive like a front-wheel drive car. The way they tuned it, it's very stiff, and it's the first and only front-wheel drive car I've ever driven that has a tendency to oversteer. So when you take this to the track, it's mind-blowing how much the rear wants to kind of step out with you, and then also how much you can control it with the throttle, which is very counterintuitive, especially coming from a lot of rear-wheel drive cars, where you kind of get used to that a little bit. I think one really neat thing is within the car culture, within the people who are kind of doing this as a hobby, it's very easy to make meaningful connections. This is not something that would have happened if it wasn't for that shared interest in cars.